I bought this radio from Amazon last week, and before buying it, I didn't see many reviews on YouTube, and I thought that it would be interesting to, kind of show how the radio is, how it works, how it sounds, so people that are thinking of buying it can look at it and make a decision. As I said, I bought it from Amazon for $50. It's a Sony ICF-SW11. In the Amazon description it says imported from Japan, but for what I've read online and for what I've seen, it doesn't say made in Japan anywhere in the radio. Many people were commenting that actually it's made in China. It's not a problem for me, but for some people it might be, if they actually think it's made in Japan radio, so have that in mind. It's a 12-band radio with 9 shortwave bands going from 60 meters to 30 meters, long wave, AM and FM. It's powered up by 2 AA batteries, as you can see here. I bought it last week, so I've been using it, but I still haven't changed the batteries. For what I've read online, if you use it daily, around 2 hours a day, 2 AA batteries should last you for around 2 or 3 months, which I think is pretty good. But you also have the option to buy a power supply from Amazon or your hardware store, because it has a DC input. The power supply is not included with the radio, of course. It also has the headphone input right here and the volume wheel. And finally, if you want to tune it, it's an analog radio. So here you have I don't know how it's called, the tuning wheel. So here you can move it up and down. Many radios nowadays are powered up by the volume wheel. In this case, you have this little switch here to turn it on and off. Finally, it also has a little tune LED. So when you're tuned to a station, you know, because it's gonna light up red. The antenna for shortwave and FM. For AM, it has a ferrite bar inside, so you actually have to kind of move it around like this in order to tune to the radio if the reception is bad. And a little stand here, so you can have your radio like this, or maybe like this is more comfortable for you. Let's see how it sounds. Let's try first with FM, and the reception will be pretty good in this case, so I don't expect any problems here. Here you can see the LED. So that's FM. As you can see, it sounds pretty good. Let's try AM now. Another thing, you know which band are you in, because every time you move the band selector, you can see, well, maybe you can't see it very well, but you can see this little yellow thing here moving. So now we know we're in middle wave, which is AM. Let's see how it sounds.
Project.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt.
Now we're shipped every single place that we have to possibly go to, because it now takes an extra 19 minutes.
So AM reception is pretty good. At nights I've been able to, I live in the Bay Area, and I've been able to listen to radio stations in Vegas or LA. So that's always cool. Finally, let's try with shortwave. I moved it all the way to the left because we're going to start with 60 meters. One thing for you to know in general for any shortwave radio is it's very sensitive to noise, to electrical noise. For example, in my case, living in the city, living in an apartment, the reception is not very good for shortwave. Usually I can only pick up stations where they're coming pretty strong. And also there are a lot of sources of noise inside your home. For example, in my case, my plasma TV and even more my Chromecast were causing a lot of noise. So that's something you will have to look into. Like what I did in my case is I started switching off things until the noise got better. Oh, and also the laptops are pretty bad for it. At least my laptop with physical HD was causing a lot of noise. I have it like 5 meters from here now, just in case. So anyway, let's see if we can pick up any station. So let me extend the antenna all the way up, and let's see. Alright, nothing 60 meters, as you can see, and as I told you, there's a lot of noise. Let's try now with 49 meters. Let's see if we are more successful. Anyway, no luck today. As you saw, there were a couple of places where it seemed like there was something there, but the reception wasn't, strong enough. I have to say though, again from the Bay Area, I've been able to listen to Radio Havana, Cuba, I think it's called. Cuba, sorry. Which, I think is pretty cool to be able to listen to that station from so far away. So anyway, this is the Sony ICF-SW11. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and have a good day. Bye bye.